Good Party leader Patricia de Lille says her party is determined to serve South Africans and fight for social justice. So she was unveiling her party's election manifesto via selected digital platforms. For more on this now, Patricia de Lille was on the podium. Let's go to SABC News Reporter Ntlantla Kgatlhane, who will give us more of what she said. Ntlantla, a very good morning to you. 4 pillars for the Good Party. What exactly did Patricia de Lille say on that podium to try and woo voters ahead of the elections?
Well, have a good day to you indeed, Griselda, coming to you right here from Lily's Leaf Farm, where good leader Patricia de Lille just delivered the party's manifesto, calling on South Africans to exercise their democratic right when that day of election comes and, change and chart a way forward for a change. Good Party there, Patricia de Lille, saying that, the promises of 1994 have been forgotten in the past, 30 years, saying that the party will, amongst others, ensure that that route that was taken by the first democratic president of the country, Nelson Mandela, it gets back into place. Griselda, amongst her promises there, we heard her saying that for those who are unemployed, they will get 999, saying that, that is in case that they need to establish their business, saying that also a lot of political parties, Griselda, are making promises, unrealistic promises, that's how she termed, and saying that those messages that they bring to people are unrealistic, and also her concern about those particular messages that challenges of South Africans are used as to weaponize or to use as weapons to garner support, only focusing on them and forgetting about, the plight of ordinary South African, taking a swipe there at the opposition party, saying that, South Africans should not trust them, and saying that amongst things that they will do, Griselda, is to ensure that they professionalize the public sector, and that on itself will ensure that, corruption subsides. He also said that in terms of load shedding, the party is going to work with the private sector, Griselda, to ensure that load shedding ends. And we also heard her saying that, amongst the things that lacks in the past 30 years, Griselda, is that there is lack of ethical leadership, saying that that remains to be the priority, the top priority of the party, saying that it's quite concerning that, South Africans in the last 30 years find themselves in this dire situation. But as elections loom closer, or the election day looms closer, it's in their hands, and they should ensure that they vote for a good party if they want to see change in South Africa come election day, saying that, from her observation in terms of the messages that have been, passed by a lot of political parties, those are just rhetoric, unrealistic promises that come the 1st of June, no one will be able to realize those particular, promises that have been made, and saying that, in the past 30 years, she has observed something that those, old political parties are starting to lose favoritism in terms of the electorate, and saying that that is good. It clearly shows that, democracy is working for South Africans. But in a nutshell, Griselda, Good Party saying that, if you want change, vote for a good party. If you want corruption to end, vote for Good Party. If you want end of load shedding, vote for Good Party, saying that her track record, there's an example that she also made, that her track record speaks for herself, and if South Africans want change, they must put her in power.